I can do no wrong. Already did a short video. We're going to let this one play out a little longer. I can do no wrong. I have reached the point in my life where I can do no wrong. This is Chris Huffman with Faithful Man, every day becoming a better man, and hopefully in the process helping you do the same. With today's topic, I can do no wrong. What do I mean by that? Well, get your King James Bible and go to Psalm 37. Psalm 37, verses 23 and 24. One of my life verses. I go back and forth between 3 and 4. We might hit those verses while I'm here. In a lot of ways, this is my current life verse. Psalm 37, verses 23 and 24. Psalm 37, 23 and 24. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand. The subject of this verse are the steps of a good man. Steps. Not days, not weeks, not months, not years, not life, but steps. Your daily steps. We walk every day. Physically, you're walking someplace every day. And you hear the phrase a lot, did you get your steps in? I got to go get my steps in. Got to get the reps in. But are you getting your steps in with God? Your spiritual steps. Who do these steps belong to in this verse? A good man. A good man. We're not going to dive into a deep definition of good, but a good man. We'll just generally say a good, righteous man who is truly seeking God. That man's steps are ordered by the Lord. Let me paint you a picture. This man truly walks with God. This man takes his walk with the Lord seriously. And some of you might even be saying, you can't take God too seriously when you're drinking from a Donald Duck Disney cup. Takes his walk seriously. He messes up every day. Multiple times a day. He falls down. That's another one of my life verses. But he gets up. He wants to be a good boy. He wants to be a good boy. He wants to be a good boy for his daddy, for his papa. He's humble. He's kind. He has the attributes and characteristics of Jesus Christ and the fruits of the Spirit. That man, his steps are ordered by the Lord. Not just any man, not every man, a good man. His steps are ordered by the Lord. So one, are you getting your steps in? For two, are you a good man? I'm not talking how we use the term generally, oh, he's a good man, oh, he's a good man, he's a good dude. I'm talking really good, righteous man who seeks after God daily. Are you a good man? If you are, you can rest that God is ordering your steps. That's why I've come up with the idea that it's like I can do no wrong, because I am a good man. And I know He guides my steps. I don't have to ask Him every day. I don't have to pray every day what I'm supposed to do. I just enter into rest with Him. I do my daily meditations and prayer time, not out of rigidity, not to get another check for the day, but because I want to know Him, and I want His word in my life daily. And then I just live my life. Just live my day. And I'm comfortable with who I am and who He made me. And I'm not explaining myself to anybody. I'm not dimming my light for anybody. I'm not dumbing down things I say for anybody. I'm not soft pedaling hard truth. I am who I am. I am who God made me to be. And as I walk with Him and as my steps are ordered by Him, He gives me more peace. He gives me more boldness. And I can do no wrong. Just live my life. Just live my life. That don't mean that you don't talk to Him throughout the day, and you ought to. But I'm not asking Him for every little thing. I'm just walking with Him. I may pick up some trash. I may talk to somebody about the Lord. I may give somebody some money. I may decide just to get cheap food today because that's where my heart is. Or if I want to get me a whole bucket of chicken, go get me a whole bucket of chicken. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about whether I've got $1,000 in the bank and it ain't no big deal to get a bucket of chicken, or whether I've only got $50 and I'm going to get a bucket of chicken. If I feel so led, I ain't going to worry about it. Reaching out to lost relationships. I may or may not. If I feel I need to do something, and I'm torn between what is the best way, what are the best words, and I vacillate with that. But when it comes down to it, there's one way that resonates with me, and if it's the wrong way, so be it. It's the wrong way, because my steps are ordered by the Lord, and He's going to turn all that around for good. Now, I've not done a deep dive into this particular phrase, so I'm going to give two possibilities, and they both work. We'll have to do a further study into it later. He delighteth in His way. Is that talking about the man delighting in God's way for his life? Or as that man follows God, God delights in the pathway that man chooses? They both work. So we'll just run with that for now. You will delight in how God orchestrates your life. Now, that don't mean there's going to be bad days, hard days. There's not going to be things that bother you. There's not going to be things that you get mad at God about. But the overarching idea is that you delight in how God is ordering your steps. And you delight in His way for your life. But God also delights in the path you choose as you walk with Him. It's beautiful. Beautiful. It's not always easy, but it is beautiful. And then if I mess up, it all right. It all right. You need to learn to be okay with messing up. You need to get out of this idea of law and rigidity and understand the spirit. The law is there for our benefit, but there's grace, and you got to find that balance and quit being so rigid and beating yourself up and not forgiving yourself. Yeah, there ought to be a period of mourning when you mess up, but truly humble yourself before God. Ask His forgiveness, get it, forgive yourself, and move on. Though he fall, you will fall. You will mess up. But when you do, God says, he shall not be utterly cast down. You're going to fall, but you ain't going to stay there. Because you're delighting in my ways. I am ordering your steps. You are a good and righteous man. You will mess up because you're human. You will fall down because you're human. But by my grace and your willingness to obey, you'll get back up. Amen. For the Lord upholdeth him with his right hand. God has got you in his hand. God has got you in his hand. You need to get to the point where you truly believe what I'm saying here today. To have that attitude that I can do no wrong, knowing in the very fiber of your being that God has you. You may not see him. You may not hear him. The steps in the path ahead of you, you may not understand. But you have that deep-seated faith that he's got your back. And he's going to be able to work out everything for good. If anything we're saying resonates with you, if you want to go further faster, you're getting fed by these free resources, but you know you need to invest more time and money into your change, into your transformation, give us a call. 970-404-7165. Text us. Let us know you're interested. We'll jump on a free call with you. Give you some guidance and some direction. And see what we would think would be the next best fit for you. We've got multiple tiers. Or you can email us at faithfulman513@gmail.com. And until we meet again, keep your eyes on him.